I feel like I've done so many videos this season on controversial calls in Edmonton Oiler games. Well, we got another one tonight. Watch this play, this line change, and tell me if you see anything weird about it. Well, Edmonton was called here for too many men. And it is a weird one because you do see line changes like this happen all the time in the NHL. We'll get back to that in a second, but the penalty would end up not only taking Edmonton off the power play, but it would lead to an LA goal and Stuart Skinner's first pull of the year. Yoink. The Edmonton commentators were, as they usually were, fairly incensed, and I get that because, like I said, this is a thing you see all the time in the NHL. Interestingly, if you look at the rules, it sort of recognizes that you can change while outside the bench. However, there is somewhat of a strict requirement. If you're going to jump onto the ice before a player leaves the ice, both you and the changing player need to be within 5 feet of the bench. From this angle, you can sort of see that, yeah, Bouchard does join the play before the returning player is within that 5-foot distance. According to NHL Rule 74.1, at the discretion of an on-ice official, should a substituting player come onto the ice before his teammate is within the 5-foot limit of the player's bench, a bench minor penalty may be assessed. And I sort of understand why they did it here. It was on the power play. That early leaving did somewhat lead to a scoring chance, but this is a rule I feel at least is somewhat relaxed. It's at the very least not called consistently, and that's why I feel like Edmonton Oilers fans have to be frustrated. If they knew they had to rush, well, the player probably would have. But anyway, this is also frustrating for a couple of other reasons, especially if you're an Oilers fan. For one, not only did LA score on this power play, they've also scored on, at the time I'm recording this at least, 4 others. Oilers fans have also been on the wrong side of a few tough calls. There was the Makar one in the playoffs last year, which was 100% the right call. There was the McDavid one this year. I personally feel like that one was iffy. There was even a goal review tonight which went against the Oilers, despite being a no goal on the ice. I also think this one is right in that this angle pretty clearly shows the puck across the line. It also sucks because this was a hyped game and a rematch of round 1 of the playoffs last year. And so far, penalties have been driving it, and this is also a game Edmonton looks like they're going to lose, and one they really need. They're going to go under 500 in divisional games, and that's a big part of why they're struggling to stay in playoff position. I'm going to end it now because I just got a notification on my phone that McDavid just scored, and it was unassisted, so I may have another video to edit soon.